until you came. I was breathless when we first met. Couldn't keep my hands away. I was speechless when we first met. Yeah, you took the pain away. Didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you.
Hi, welcome back to Jessie Lifestyle at Home. I have a super motivating cleaning video for you today. I am going to be deep cleaning several rooms in my house. I'm also going to show you how I got slime out of my dried up hard slime out of my carpet. It's a toddler nightmare. They love the sensory of the slime, but they somehow always end up sneaking a little bit off and getting it somewhere where they aren't supposed to. So I'm going to share with you how I got that up out of my carpet. But first, I want to do a little bit of a toy declutter in his bedroom. He has amassed a bunch of like McDonald's toys, Dollar Tree toys that are just broken or he doesn't play with often. So over the next couple weeks, I'm going to be going through his toys and slowly getting rid of all of the things that either are broken or can be donated, and just really streamline his toys since Christmas is coming up.
Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you. It's true, right next to you.
I'm just going to say right here, he has a lot of toys. He is spoiled. He is the youngest child of pretty much four adults in the household that spoil him rotten and always get him little toys wherever he may go. But the kid loves puzzles. He loves reading. He is a very well balanced kind of kid. He's just starting to get a little bit of tablet time, but most of the time he's playing with toys.
Didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you. It's true, right next to you.
And as you can see, he is super curious about what I'm doing, has to be in everything. It's kind of hard to kind of sneak the little toys away. As you can see, he wanted to get into my bag and see what's up. Some of these toys he had forgotten about, like his little tractor and his little bulldozer, but he was going to sit there, and I'm kind of showing him the process of what I'm going through, because as he gets older, he will have more of a say about what he wants to keep and what we can go ahead and donate.
What you go through easily, just let me know where we head in this reverie. And I will stay, don't mind the way. I won't play, don't like the game, 'cause I will stay, and I will wait for you.
The majority of his toys actually belong in his playroom. Just a few are in here as I kind of hide them in these bins to kind of out of sight, out of mind, so I can kind of toy rotate a little bit. A lot of his puzzles and Love Every are in here as well. This is more of like a quiet reflection room versus the playroom, which does have a TV and his tablet and a lot of the like sensory swing and like overstimulating stuff is mostly out in the playroom. I want this room to primarily be sleep and kind of low stimulation toys.
So
We went to Busch Gardens over the past weekend, and we got a little picture of my husband and Malcolm riding his first roller coaster. So I'm just cleaning off this shelf. I'm going to add it up there. And then Malcolm also snagged some cute Sesame Street characters, so I'm going to put that up on this shelf as well. It was a really, really good time. I actually vlogged it on my other channel, Jessie on the Go. If you were curious, I'll have that linked. The stuffed animals are out of control. It's one of the things he loves the most. We rotate his animals as well on his bed, which ones he sleeps with. And, you know, sometimes he prefers the giraffe. Sometimes he wants to sleep with his dinosaurs. He has so many, and I'm trying not to buy any more, even though we do love a good squishmallow. It's kind of hard to say no when they're so cute and cuddly, and he does love them.
I can see you are different too. Love me like a stranger, like a melody flowing wild and free. Love me like a stranger, let it be unique.
Malcolm just got potty trained a few weeks ago, and I removed his diaper caddy and his changing pad, and I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do on his dresser now. I know the pictures are really high, but his changing pad was up there, and I had them high for a reason so he wouldn't like kick them off when I was changing him when he was little. So now I need to figure out what I want to do on the dresser. We still use his hatch. I'm stacking like his favorite books that he likes to read before bedtime, and just a few of the extra puzzles that he likes to play with as well. But maybe I'll get some like bookends, and I will put most of his books over here. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, cute things to put on there, and also, you know, functional things.
Maybe you're a bird singing for believers, a song meant to be heard, but never meant for preaching. I don't know where you're gonna head off to, but I know that you'll go where your heart's at. You might cross the sea. What will be, wanna make this adventure with you. Love me like a stranger, like a melody flowing wild and free. Love me like a stranger.
I noticed that he had a few things underneath of this dresser as well. Toys always end up underneath the dresser and underneath of his wardrobe area. I also wanted to give these windows a good wipe down as well. I don't clean these windows as often as I clean the other windows in the house, but he still manages to get his little sticky fingerprints on here.
A couple 100 miles away, denying that something has changed. You're blaming me, too complicated, but I will never stay the same. So I will drive and drive and drive and drive, baby, just so I can make it through the night. Yeah, I will drive and drive and drive and drive, so we can try to make it simple, try to talk about what's on our mind.
It had been a minute since I carpet cleaned in here. So I wanted to carpet clean, and I'm also going to steam clean around the edges just because I don't give this room as much attention as I should on a daily, weekly basis. This is my favorite feature of the Hoover Smartwash. It is the dry only feature, and it sucks up like any excess water that you may have in your carpet, so that it dries super fast, and it prevents it from being overly saturated and potentially getting moldy and gross. This does a good job of just making sure that you're sucking up any residual water. I had accidentally broke the little top plastic piece, the thing that sucks up all the water on this carpet machine, and it was so sad because I love this one. I don't know, it's gotten use and abuse over the past couple years that I've had it, and it's a really, really good carpet cleaner. It's my favorite one out of the brands that I've tried. But thank goodness for Amazon, because I was able to find a replacement part for it, and it cost me, I think, maybe $20-30 versus having to buy a whole new machine. Had to get the steam cleaner in all of the little nooks and crannies that I usually forget about, as well as the opening of the door into the hallway. If you haven't seen it, I did a total like entryway makeover as my previous video, and I painted my stairs again. So I absolutely love that room. I did such a good job. So I just wanted to share that in case you forgot.
That's the only way to get that high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble.
This is our powder room, and it's like the main bathroom that everyone uses and guests use when they visit my home. So I try to clean in here daily, just wipe down the counters, especially with Malcolm washing his own hands and everything. And I am cleaning like the baseboards and the deep cleaning the toilet more often than normal, because I have a toddler that is now potty trained, but he's still, he's still a toddler. He gets stuff everywhere.
Here's what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high. Laying on the grass, I close my eyes. Playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. I always try to let my spirit fly.
And of course, I have to keep a lock on the cabinet underneath, and I keep cleaning supplies on top of the cabinet behind me, just out of reach of Malcolm, because he gets into everything. And I noticed that he kept going underneath the cabinet to get the kaboom, and also he was getting the first aid kit out all the time. So for now, I'm keeping it locked just so that he can't get in there. And my little buddy is going to come in and check on me and see what I'm doing while I'm finishing cleaning up the bathroom. I think he was like trying to get on top of my back or whatever, but that's the little stool he uses to help him wash his hands and, you know, for the bathroom. We bought a cute little potty training toilet seat that had stairs on it. He didn't want to use it. It's like anything that like would aid him, he doesn't like to use. So I have managed to get this little tool that he can use to like do what he needs to do and be more independent. But anytime I buy like a gimmicky like toddler thing, like I had a toddler potty, he wanted nothing to do with it. I had the little toilet seat with the ladder, didn't want nothing to do with it. So, you know, each kid is different, and you can always try and buy things that you think they'll use, but they'll always throw a curveball at you and request different things. So this is later after Malcolm had went to bed. I wanted to wait till he was asleep before I tackled his playroom. It is an absolute disaster zone, but he's been playing hard in here while I, you know, worked on the entryway and other rooms of the house today. So I'm just going to get my 2 bags, one's for trash, one's for toys that are still good but I can donate. And I'm just going to make my way from one end of the playroom to the other end of the playroom. I had noticed that the toys in the kitchen area were getting really just kind of piling up. You know, anytime there's a space on a counter space, you're going to pile it up with stuff. Same with the toy kitchen. So I am going through and I'm just kind of wiping everything down and sanitizing, and also kind of organizing all of the food things, getting rid of toys that don't belong in the kitchen, and organizing the food in the grocery baskets, and putting away the little pretend dishes and the little pretend pots and pans. And, you know, basically I got a second kitchen I need to clean. Also, I totally forgot that my hair was looking crazy because it's the end of the night, and I just kind of clipped it up all crazy looking. So yeah, I know it looks so silly, but it works. It's out of my face, and that's pretty much all I care about.
Why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost.
So today I just really wanted to clean in the toy room. I did do a little bit of decluttering, getting rid of any broken toys and any toys I'm like, we need to get out of here. I am going to be doing a more thorough, like, declutter of the playroom itself in the upcoming weeks before Christmas. But my goal here, I wanted to do more decluttering, but my goal here, honestly, is just to clean and sanitize. And I have a few spots on the rug that I told you about, the slime. And then I also saw there was a couple Play-Doh areas. This also, I don't know what that came from. I think that, I don't know, it cracked, but like you really needed to be really strong to do that. So I don't know. I don't have to ask my husband about that. How it ended up getting cracked like that, because these are really well sturdy, put together pieces of furniture. So I don't know how it got cracked. It doesn't make sense.
Without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. want you all night long, want you all night long. Give me all your love, baby, give me all your love, baby, give me all your love, all your love, all your love.
I have my headphones on while I'm working, and I am on one of the later books of the Throne of Glass series. I think I'm on Kingdom of Ash, and things are really starting to pick up with this series. You know, I've really struggled with this series. The first several books it's a lot of backstory, and it's kind of boring. It kind of get to the point already. But these last few books have been super action packed, and all of the plot points from all of the earlier books that felt slow actually come together, and it's really creating a really fun, interesting, layered story. So yeah, that's what I am reading. I'm finishing up the series, and then my husband had read ahead a couple of books on one of our favorite sci-fi series, so or sci-fi authors. So I am going to be listening to those next as a little breather after I finish this Throne of Glass series.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
And I do love this rug. It was super soft when we first got it, but now, after 3 years and tons of kids playing on it, all of our nieces and all my nieces and nephews love coming in here and playing, because even though it's toddler stuff, there's a lot of things that are kind of universal, kid things, some of the Hot Wheels, and everyone loves a play kitchen. They really do. We hung up a little pumpkin thing, and then you can't really see it, but I have a little ghost bunting that I put up there for the holiday. I got that from Dollar Tree, and the little pumpkin poster actually came from one of the books that we bought him.
Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now.
Here is the offending slime on my carpet. It was rock hard. So I at first tried to get it up with the carpet cleaner, as you can see, and then I put the Folex on there, and then got a really stiff bristled brush, and that kind of broke it up a little bit. As you can see, it's starting to change color. Went over with the carpet cleaner again, and then I was like, you know what, this really needs some heat. So I brought out my Bissell Steam Shot, which I think is being recalled because it's burning people, and that's funny because that's exactly what happened to me. I burnt my hand really, really, really bad using this, and that's honestly user error, but I think if enough people are burning themselves on this thing, then yeah, they need to do something. But mine still works, and I'm super cautious with it now, so I haven't burnt myself since I did that first time a couple years ago. But I'm steam cleaning, and then I'm using the bristle brush and the Folex, and then I'm sucking up all of the water because it really made the carpet super damp. And then I'm just going around to different little areas that I noticed while I was carpet cleaning that didn't come up. So I'm going and spraying the Folex, and I'm using the stiff bristle brush and the steam cleaner to loosen up the hard caked on things in the carpet. And it did a really good job. It loosened it all up, and then I will suck it up with the carpet cleaner again. So I really like this process. So I hit all of the spots that I could see, and now the carpet looks brand new.
Again and again, can't stay in this dead end relation. 'Cause 'cause it's fading to gray. I feel everything inside me changes over and over again. Can't wait knowing that our love is wasted, yeah, wasted. We're running blind and we don't know why. Was it really what we had in mind? We're running wild, only losing time. Yeah, we're left here without love.
So this trifecta of the steam shot, the hard bristle brush, and the Folex really did a good job of like bringing this carpet back to new. It looks so good. No more stains. I mean, there's a slight discoloration of where the pink slime was, but it's not bright pink anymore, and there's not hard caked on slime in that area. So it really worked, and I'm really happy with all that. It was worth staying up a little bit late and getting this done. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, that like button, and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. I'll be decorating for Christmas really soon, guys. It's gonna be here before we know it. So I know you guys love my decorating videos. I'm gonna do inside and outside this year and decorate my whole house like a winter wonderland.
Inside me changes. Oh.
And of course we have the yucky water pour. So gross. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you got some motivation to tackle an area in your home, and hopefully I gave you a little tip hack to get up any of the slime that your kids may have put everywhere.